We need the community's help. We need the clergy's help. Prosecutor Onufry mentioned this as well. We all need to work together. And so we are firmly committed at the Attorney General's office, at our local prosecutors' offices, by having community meetings, by having community engagement. And as I mentioned earlier, we had something scheduled months ago to happen right here on Thursday. Unfortunately, today we were brought together by a horrific event to have a conversation. But we will continue that conversation on Thursday in the weeks and months and years to come, because it's through those conversations that we can build trust, that we can build the type of trust that enables law enforcement to do its job more effectively, but also the type of trust that allows for individuals who have information about criminal activity to bring it to law enforcement rather than post it on social media.
There's been a lot of reports in the media about Facebook posts that have occurred. We are aware of the Facebook post that was done by a teacher from Hamilton Township. We have determined that at the time that Facebook post was uploaded, she was in North Carolina. We're in the process of trying to track down how she obtained that information, and it's our understanding that the post went up at about 12:30 on Saturday afternoon. So you had a time period from 12:30 until 2:45 in the morning where this event that's been going on for 12 years, and it's been going on peacefully. It's been an opportunity for families to come together. It's been a chance for artists to display their wares. It's been a chance for musical groups to get exposure here in the city. And there has never been a liquor problem in those 12 years. Never. And we live in a world today where we continually see the signs from the Office of Homeland Security and Protection, and the Attorney General continues to reiterate this. If you see something, if you hear something, say something. So why a person would post on Facebook if they were this concerned about violence breaking out at this event, there were only 3 numbers that they needed to remember, and that's 911. I'm not going to speak to whether this event will happen, but I would encourage the organizers to continue, because it is truly a showcase event for the city of Trenton. But know that this summer, that we are here for Mayor Jackson for these next week. We are here for the mayor-elect, Reed Gussiora. We have their back. There will be a stronger presence at these events, but it won't be a military state.
So know that we have your back in this community. Know that we are here as a resource for this community, for you, Director Perry. In anything that you need, we are here, and we want to do whatever we can to make sure that Trenton stays on that path to be the best version of itself. Thank you so much.
I believe it to be a national health crisis in our country. Some would suggest, well, it's just Trenton. It's just the capital of New Jersey. We forget, short memories, that just some months ago, suburban areas have been plagued with mass shootings. Rural areas plagued with mass shootings. We're a resilient city. We're resilient people who will and can continue this pathway of success that we're on. God bless you and God keep you. Thank you.
This year I attended Art All Night at 7:30 and took place in the opening ceremonies, and it was a festive crowd, and it's something that I've enjoyed for the last 12 years. Last year at 11 o'clock at night I brought in Speaker Coughlin because I was proud of my city and proud of the event, and he and his family stayed till 1 o'clock in the morning. And in the future, we intend to keep coming to Art All Night. We need these festivals. We're going to have the Levitt Concert Series during the summer. We're going to have 3 high school graduations on June 25th. We're going to have the All-Star Games. And we want to make them safe, and we need to have, not only for our residents, but we need to bring visitors, continue to bring visitors. I'm going to continue to work with Governor Murphy and the county executive, but it will be resolved with my administration that public safety will be a priority.
We are never going to arrest or prosecute our way or incarcerate our way out of gun violence or any type of violence. It has to start in the community. And I think that we're privileged here in Trenton that we have a mayor and a mayor-elect and a county executive and attorney general and the superintendent of the state police who are here today to show their support. And I think the other thing that's very important about everyone being here today is the fact that the clergy's here. As Pastor Taylor said, every day you're on the ground. You're at ground zero for this violence. You deal with the aftermath. You deal with presiding over the funerals. You deal with counseling the victims, the deceased, the people who were responsible for the shooting, and the victims of the shooting. And I think the message that we need to get out to the young people is very simply this: think. Because what may seem like a good idea, by trying to settle a dispute with that firearm, is only one word: senseless. When you have a situation where you're resorting to gun violence to settle a dispute, it affects not only the person pulling the trigger, it affects the individual who the violence is being perpetrated upon, but it affects that individual's family who pulled the trigger. It affects the family of the victims. It's a hurt and it's a pain that never goes away. And I know all of you are aware of that and that you're dealing with it every day. Thank you.